The deluxe edition of the Beatles Revolver is much anticipated, with an official announcement expected very, very soon. But it seems in terms of the details and the track listing, somebody's let the cat out of the bag. Welcome classic rock fans to a video which looks at the details of the new Beatles Revolver Deluxe box set. Before we continue, I urge you to click like, subscribe, and do check that bell to get notified of any future uploads. And check some of the links below this video for ways you can support the sterling work done at Classic Album Review. It's always much appreciated. We were expecting an official announcement regarding this album in the next week or two. However, it seems, as I said in my intro, it seems that the cat has been well and truly let out of the bag. The guilty party in this matter is Ringo Starr himself. Ringo was doing a podcast or something of that kind to fans, where he held up the box set and talked about how wonderful it was. But then he quickly flips it over, revealing the track listing and the contents on the rear, which of course then somebody has managed to freeze, expand, and then list off everything that's on there. Of course, this is a psych classic, put out in '66, the same year that the Beach Boys put out their wonderful Pet Sounds. Dylan released Blonde on Blonde, and we've got the inaugural Zappa album. Many see this as the pinnacle, the finest of Beatles albums. I would argue perhaps Rubber Soul deserves that place, but there you go. So what can we expect from this box set? Like the previous ones, there's going to be a deluxe Lavish book that accompanies this. But in terms of the contents, the tracks on the CDs, so CD one would be Revolver, the new stereo mix. This is going to be interesting because stereo mixes at this time were often considered an afterthought. Not much time was spent on these stereo mixes as opposed to the time lavished on the mono mixes. As a result of that, they tend to be fairly pedestrian and lump and pretty awful. In fact, I've often cited the stereo mix of the Cream album, Fresh Cream, as being an example of that. But with new technology and new techniques, they've managed to create a new stereo mix for this material. So that's going to be interesting to hear it. So we're going to get a stereo mix of the album, which, as you know, consists of Taxman, Eleanor Rigby, I'm Only Sleeping, Love You Too, Here, There and Everywhere, Yellow Submarine. She said, Good Day Sunshine, And Your Bird Can Sing. For No One, Dr. Robert, I Want to Tell You, Got to Get You Into My Life, and Tomorrow Never Knows. Then we get a CD. CD2 is Alternate Takes, which again is going to be absolutely intriguing, which allows us to delve into the creative processes of how this album evolved, really, which I found absolutely fascinating on the other deluxe box sets that we've had so far. So this is going to include two versions of Tomorrow Never Knows, track 1 and 2, which is going to be absolutely fabulous to hear that. And then we get 3 takes of Got to Get You Into My Life for the tracks 3, 4 and 5. Track 6 and 7 and 8 are Love You Too, which is, you've got 3 takes of that. And number 9, which is going to be really interesting, I think, is Paperback Writer. I'd love to hear that. Then we get tracks 10 and 11, which are 2 versions of Rain. 12 is Dr. Robert, and 13 and 14 is And Your Bird Can Sing, 2 versions of that in the kind of embryonic process as they're putting this stuff together. Cd3 Alternate Takes continue with starting off with another version of And Your Bird Can Sing, followed by Taxman, and then we get 4 versions of I'm Only Sleeping. Tracks 7 and 8, we get 2 takes of Eleanor Rigby as they thrash that one out. 9 for No One, and then, believe it or not, we get 4 versions of Yellow Submarine. Track 14 on this disc is I Want to Tell You. Track 15, Here, There and Everywhere, and track 16, She Said. So the alternate takes, really, which is hopefully going to be a window into the and how this album sort of evolved and came together, or the Beatles' creative processes. Those of you who are fans of the original mono mix, CD4 is just that. It is the mono mix. which of course you know the tracks: Taxman, Ellen Rigby, I'm Only Sleeping, Love You Too, Here, There and Every, Yellow Submarine, She Said, Good Day Sunshine, and Your Bird Can Sing. For No One, Dr. Robert, I Want to Tell You, Got to Get You Into My Life, and Tomorrow Never Knows. And CD5 is just the Revolver EP, which is paperback writer stereo, 2 Rain stereo, 3 paperback writer mono, and 4 Rain mono. This is read off the back of the copy that Ringo Starr had. And I'm pretty sure that this is the finalised version. I don't think they're going to be tinkering with the track listing or anything else at this late stage, considering it's due for an official release very, very soon. You can pretty much take it as read that this is what the box set is going to contain. So does this track listing fulfill all your expectations of this set? So I'd love to know what your thoughts are in terms of the contents of this box set. Will you be buying it? Have you pre-ordered it? I will include a purchasing link just below this video. But more importantly than that, is this the most anticipated Beatles box set as far as you're concerned? Anyway, do leave your thoughts and comments below. Let me know what you think of the track listing, whether you'll be purchasing this item. Other than that, I just hope you're well, staying safe, but more importantly that you keep listening.